Welcome to Your Sun Youth and Women's Support Network. I'm Charmaine Sangari from Myself Central. This week I am going to be talking about how to become creative. Now that you've come out of an incarcerated situation, it is now your opportunity to reinvent yourself. So be creative with any aspect of your life that you have control over. Whenever you watch makeover programs on TV, the first thing that they start with is the wardrobe. So I'm going to go through a few ways that this week you can start focusing on how you want to look and how you want to start presenting yourself to the world. Obviously, my style is not everyone's style, but I was lucky enough to have a style refresh by Lisa Snowdon when I was picked for a 2 clothing campaign. This gave me the confidence to really take ownership of what my style wanted to be. Clearly, you can see it's a little bit boho chic. Got the feathers and everything because I'm 3% Cherokee. Lovely. So I've decided to go for my element sign, which is earth. So I've picked earth tones. I've picked everything that represents autumn to me. Autumn and sort of Christmas, because I was born in January and it's just after Christmas. So I'm in that vibe, that wintry sort of earthy ethnic vibe. So I've gone for the sort of forest greens, the khaki greens, mustard over a really harsher yellow or more vibrant yellow, the burnt oranges, the plums and the burgundies, the maroons, the dusky pinks rather than the more hot pinks. I've gone for more of that dusky sort of tone, the beiges, the browns, the leopard prints, the animal prints, the floral prints. I have a few in there, but floral's not generally my thing, even though I do like it. And then I've also got the classic black. You've got to have black in your wardrobe. And I've got some very harsh black and white bits as well. But the majority of my wardrobe is tending to lean towards more of the earth tones. What I do with my clients in Myself Central is we go through what their colour palette is. And having a colour palette really helps when you are shopping for clothes and when you're putting outfits together. This week, what I want you to do is start looking at a celebrity style that really speaks to you. So I can't really think who mine was. Maybe like Eartha Kitt, or I don't know. I don't know who I picked. By the time I edit this, I'll have found a nice clip of someone who sort of embodies my style. But what I want you to do is to find a celebrity whose style that you want to imitate. This wardrobe was put together on a very, very small budget. I go vintage shopping, which means I often visit the thrift stores, the charity shops, secondhand. I love it. And it helps me to keep to a strict budget, but also gives me the feeling of being able to spend a little bit of money on myself and make myself feel better by really choosing what I wear, because it's the making the choice of what you put on which is going to empower you. Putting yourself together in a way that is going to reflect how you want to be seen and what it is that you want to do and what your goals are. You can convey that all through your style. So that's why styling is very important, and it can be done on a budget if you do it right. So once you've got your celebrity style, what you can do is start putting together a Pinterest board of the kind of clothes that you want to start wearing and how you want them to be worn. So you have a visual of what you want your style to be. You don't have to worry about the finances at this point. You just need to start creating a vision of how you want to look, because it's the creating the vision, it's the looking at the vision, it's envisioning you in the vision that is going to put you on the path of the law of attraction for it to start coming into your life and manifesting in your experience. You'll find that you'll just be walking down the road and there'll be like the perfect top that you need, and it'll be like £2 or $2 or whatever it is. So I'm going to go through a few of the bits from my wardrobe that I have got on a budget and how it's helped me revolutionize my own personal style. If you are interested in having a look at your own personal style and you would like to have a free consultation with me, you can DM me at Myself Central. We will go through a process of your colour palette, what suits you, what to wear, what not to wear, and we can put together a vision board together. You can contact me on Instagram at myselfcentral or at Misk Moore. Wow Your Wardrobe is a personalised system for you to create the wardrobe that you've always dreamed of and you've always desired, and you can do it on any budget. So after my style refresh, I wanted to go for a very comfortable look because I'm a mum, and so I love wearing leggings and these long vest tops from Primark. But obviously I just wanted to jazz them up a little bit because I feel like just wearing those on their own is more like underwear. So I like to have something to just cover it and sort of cover my rolls and the areas that I'm not so comfortable with. But what I love about these is it gives the bandage look, bandage skirt, bandage dress style look. So a lot of the stuff I have sort of fits in with that style of how I like to make myself feel comfortable. So this is actually the shirt that was given to me when I did the style refresh from 2, and you can see that on YouTube. The link is down below in the description box. So they put me in this very jazzy shirt with some black leather trousers, and they gave me a black leather jacket as well, which is like my staple now, and I absolutely love it. Like I said, but floral not being my main go-to, I found this really cute little piece in a charity shop. Obviously this was about £5, and it added that sort of really deep reds, burgundy feel to my wardrobe, and it's really easy to dress because I have so many other tones that fit in with this autumn theme. Again, here is another sort of one of my burgundy-ish tones in a cute little dress. Again, this was only like £6. This skirt I love because it is really vintage. It reminds me of like an old school mum with, you know, the rounded hair, out in the playground, this kind of old school teacher look, and I love it. It's got detail that you just wouldn't find in shops nowadays, and it was about £4. And I love the deep green. It just goes with my wardrobe. When I go out shopping, I can buy anything in my colour palette, and I know that it's going to fit with most of the stuff that is in my wardrobe. And it means I get to wear different colours. So I could wear sort of a mustard with this. I could tone it down with a grey. I could wear any one of these colours with it and it would go. When I was on Rich Kids Go Skin, I took Freddie to a charity shop, and he managed to find a Ralph Lauren shirt and some Levi jeans in about 15 minutes, and he spent less than £15, or he spent exactly £15. So he got the challenge and he actually passed with flying colours. You can also watch that episode on My 5. That is episode 5, season 2. And that sort of goes through my journey of how I came from sort of a hostel and homeless situation, pregnant with my Shayla, and how I've just pursued my dreams to this point where I've now got to work on TV, and now I get to work in different events and charities to promote self-empowerment, self-love, self-esteem, and life coaching situations and scenarios for women all around the world. This dress is a little bit faded, but it actually looks fabulous when it's on. Again, this was about £6 and I love it. It just sort of gives me that really elegant tribal sort of feel. I love feeling tribal. It just helps me feel like I'm getting back to my roots. But then when I do want to get a bit bougie, I've got those kind of outfits as well. And this was on sale from Primark, and this was about £4. Which looks very cute when it's on. This skirt, really unusual. Again, charity shop, and this was £4. So getting creative with your look and identifying who you want to portray to the world is one way that you can start to get those creative juices going. The point is to get the creative juices going. So it can be that you can start an art project. If you like to draw, you should start your doodling. If you like to write, start writing poetry. Whatever it is that you want to do, write it down, or you should have had it from last week, what you've written down, and now start to get your creative juices going into You know, if you've picked a certain role, what does that person who does that role, what do they look like? How do they carry themselves? What attributes do they have? What clothes do they wear? What shops do they shop in? Start thinking about all of these things and then visualize yourself in that scenario so that you can start manifesting the life that it is that you want to live. To be successful means to have a goal and to be working towards that goal. So this very moment, you can choose to become successful, to put a plan in place to visualize who it is that you want to be. It is your choice at the end of the day. It's time to start taking responsibility for who it is that you want to be and how it is you're going to get there. If you would like further support, you can contact yoursun.org. They can put you in touch with a number of services that can help you put purposeful plans into place. And you can also contact me at My Self Central on Instagram and Facebook.